Hello and welcome back to part 14 of Yu-Gi-Oh! 2004. We're on day 61 of the birthday stream. As you can see, the timer is slowly getting down there. Maybe, probably not today, but maybe soon. So, I'm almost free from my shackles of fate, and I can't wait. We're doing all Yu-Gi-Oh! Today. So we're starting off with a little bit more Yu-Gi-Oh! 2004. Then we're going to break into some Yu-Gi-Oh! Destiny Board Traveler. And then we're going to break into some Yu-Gi-Oh! Coliseum, or Capsule Monster Coliseum, the Libra mod, which is supposed to balance the game, make it a little harder, do a little couple other things to it. So it'll be fun. It's going to be a good time. Yeah, let's get into it. 8 more, sir. Can you math? I don't know why you're trying to get into day 70. Today is day 62 under, so I don't know what that's what plus 8 is. But I guess you're entitled to whatever goal you want to hit. Alright, back to it. Who am I dueling again? Joseph, that's right. I did prematurely make the thumbnail for this, and I made it Rocket Warrior, so let's hope Joey uses Rocket Warrior at least once. Is rewind back on? Hold on. Problem with switching between so many different games is that, that they all have different settings. Okay. Black Forest, Blue Eyes, Pot of Greed, Black Pennant, Tributed. Okay. Got some good cards here. Chad, I'm also a little achy today. You literally said 61 in the intro. Don't even with me about bullshit. Under, I don't know how to break this to you. It's day 63. I don't know why you keep thinking it's day 61. You've done this for a couple days in a row now. Tribute to the Doom, Black Pennant, Blue Eyes, Witch of the Black Forest. I could do Witch of the Black Forest. I just don't really need to. So we'll do Harpy's Brother first. I am forgetting the cardinal rule of old school Yu-Gi-Oh, which is you should not put your best cards out on the first one because it's very easy for them to just wipe your board in the first turn. But I'm gonna forget that lesson and do it anyway because I think it's funny. So the timer could. I wish this didn't stop the gameplay when I did this, but the timer could be a little bit. It's like slightly moved over. Hold on. I didn't move anything. Okay. It's like I have to just move my mouse the tiniest little thing. No, that's too much. Actually, that's still not too much. Hold on. That's too much. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Whoops. I'm doing this wrong. Just like the smallest bit. Just like the little teeniest, tiniest bit. Alright, what if I just did this? Would that be good? Can I just stream like this? Hold on. Why is this so hard for me? Alright, that's good enough. I'll take that. I've released the 99% of me, so I'm back to being an asshole. Nice Under will never return. Are you saying you reverted? You regressed? You lost all that character development? I'm so sorry to hear that. We're going back to Season 1 Under? Oh, man. But he was getting so good in Season 2 and 3, and now he's just back to... What are the writers doing, guys? What are they doing? Also, hey, Moz, what's going on? I kind of like that. Oh, Moz, you have a new, you have the new badge. I guess you've already had the badge. I changed from Susanomon to Rainbow Omnimon because I think it's a little bit more prestigious. A little bit more of like a show-off. It's like a prismatic Omnimon. Yeah, I think you had it last time. I just like forgot I changed it and didn't announce anything about it. But I think Susanomon's a cool Digimon. I don't think he has quite the hype of Omnimon. Plus, it's easier to like spot from a distance the Rainbow Omnimon. I was gonna do the Rainbow Omnimon for the 5-year badge, but even despite the fact that I have people about to hit 5 years on YouTube, YouTube has not given me an update to let me do 5 years. It's only lets me do up to 4 years still. So I'm like, okay, I guess we're just not doing this. Okay, thanks YouTube, I appreciate it. I don't know if they like laid off their entire YouTube gaming department or something, but it is what it is. Who can say? I could get rid of their monster, and I might. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Blue Eyes from my hand because I think there's a higher chance of me finding a way to summon Blue Eyes from the graveyard than there is to summon it like the normal way. Alright. Yep, that tracks. Fucking Regeki, dude. Jesus. I don't know what he's going to throw out, so let's do Witch of the Black Forest. That way, if it's like Mirror Force or something, I can just trigger it. Yeah, that's fine. And then I activate its effect. Look at me big braining. I can do it. I've had it inside me all along. And Chad, if you're watching this, then a piece of me is inside of you as well. Right? Wait. What? Chad, how are you guys doing today? I'm streaming a bit earlier than I'd like. What's the 2 year? Is that Paladin and Beelzebub? Yes. And then 3 years Crimson Gallantmon. Because those three look different enough from each other that it's noticeable, but Susanomon looks a lot like from the very small sprite standpoint. Susanomon looks a lot like what's his face? Looks a lot like I've been to see him. He looks a lot like you. No, but he looks like Crimson Gallantmon too much. So the 3 and 4 year badges were a little too close together. We got summons. We have a very large summon skull. But I think, isn't this what Michizure is for? Or Zerus, or when it's cards from the field, the graveyard, destroy one monster in the field. Yeah. Okay. So we should just be able to trigger that. Or Ring of Destruction. I haven't really thought about which I want to do. I didn't consent to you having a part inside me. Kyrie's inside me? I don't know why I'm quoting Kingdom Hearts so much today. I haven't played Kingdom Hearts in a couple years now. That's not true. Didn't I do Kingdom Hearts 3 last year? I played the entire game in Chinese because I have a trophy problem. But, that's true. I do remember that. Oh, I did fix some of the emotes. I left some of them just like in the hope that one day they start getting animated. But, I did bring back some of the older emotes. Like, I brought back the fire emote that we had instead of, like, the weird doofy one, because if it doesn't move, then it's pointless. Alright. We're both going to take some big... Oh! I lost. Because... because I activated Ring of Fire. I wonder if I can trigger both of these back to back. I might be able to. Let's try it. Nope. I can't seem to trigger Michizure off my own card. Upsetting. Alright. I'd be able to do this in a different Yu-Gi-Oh game, but I'm locked to the past here. What? What do you mean? When the card is sent from the field to the graveyard, destroy one monster in the field. Okay, but you literally just did that. So, like, why are you not activating? Oh, because this is reacting to battle damage. There we go. For fuck's sake, dude. God damn it. I swear I know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Looks like you're still losing weight. Oh, thanks, Comrade Skeleton. I think I am. I'm down to, I think 60, 70 pounds lost. But I'm getting a little lax with it. I'm celebrating a little too much. Like, I ordered a fuck ton of takeout when I beat Pokemon Stadium 2. So we'll see. But thank you. I do appreciate it. I'm glad you noticed. Remind me a game called Dokapon Kingdom on Steam randomly. Oh my god, you're in for a treat. Dokapon Kingdom fucking rules. I want to play that with my friend group so bad. But it's very difficult. There's a lot of games I want to play with Spencer, Carlos, and Mark, and we just do not have the time to meet together. Specifically Mark. Mark is busier than the rest of us. But even then, Carlos and Spencer in the same room at the same time is also difficult. But Dokapon Kingdom is basically like Mario Party if it hated you. Which is a good thing. I think that's a fantastic way to play Mario Party. But I still have to go back and finish Metal Gear Solid 1 before we do any other new projects. Which has been on hiatus for roughly 6, 7, 8 months. So I should really figure that out. It's just, so it's really hard to find time to record things with those two, because I don't know if you guys have known this. I've been pretty busy for a while. I added a new extracurricular activity to my daily routine, and it's been taking up a lot of time, and it's been made it difficult to plan things. It's tough. I couldn't really explain it, you know. It might not make that much sense, but yeah, I've been a little stuck. I've been a little drained, where I haven't really had that much energy to try and plan extra things. And God forbid either of those two tries to plan something. Instead, they're just like, no, we'll leave it up to Nick. It's fine. It's fine. We don't have to plan anything. We see that he's busy. It's okay. We'll just pretend he's not. That's not true. Carlos has tried a couple times and failed because he'll give me like a day's notice. And then Spencer has made other friends and he doesn't want to hang out with me anymore. So that's kind of what's going on there. If you guys wanted your Nick and friends update, Mark is really busy. Carlos isn't very good at planning, and Spencer abandoned me. Never to be seen again. So if you want to see more co-op content, eventually, but probably not anytime soon. Just because it's been pretty difficult getting this all together. God, why do you always get it right? I hate when AI has Time Wizard in their deck because nobody in their right mind would take the risk that Time Wizard gives you, except for the AI. Hey, ENIAC, what's going on? So that's Mood trying to get a group to play stuff. It is impossible. I don't know how anyone has friends. I don't know how anyone has friends. Because how the fuck do people get other people in a room with them? It seems fake. It seems like they made it up. But what do I know? Oh, what to do here? What to do? I'll do Jiragumo. Trying to speed this up. I really would like to make progress in this game. Oh, I was going to say, I think in the last couple episodes of this, I asked people, it's like, hey, are you still watching this? Do you want me to still record this, or do you want me to move on to the next Yu-Gi-Oh game? And I didn't really get that many reactions. I don't think really anyone answered that question. So, like, if you're watching the YouTube upload, right now, either on your phone or while you're eating lunch or dinner, I'm talking to you directly. Do you want me to continue this series? Or should I move on to the next Yu-Gi-Oh game? There's like dozens of them. I'm trying to like complete this one, but if people are getting bored with it, then like I don't have to finish it. It's fine. If the general consensus is like it's okay, you don't really gain anything by finishing it, then that's fine. We can move on. But like I need actual realized comments because I can't read your minds. And if you stopped watching, or if you're like, if this is a lower priority for you compared to some of my other videos, that's fine. Just tell me so I can deprioritize this. How come you board chain backgrounds? The color change from red to bluish to riveting plot twist? True. What was I thinking? Play a little bit of Dokapon and currently have minus 10,000 gold, but still in first place because of save towns. Yeah, that tracks. That's Dokapon. I want to have fun playing a game with my bro and friends for a bit. Oh, that's awesome. But yeah, like I like this game and it's fun and I've been having a good time with it. It is basically just Eternal Duelist Soul again with like a couple different I think it almost has the exact same set. But yeah, it's been fine, but it's also like, you know, my goal is to get through every Yu-Gi-Oh game because there's a lot of them. But like I don't want to make this like a 30-part series if people don't want that. If you do want that and you do want to see me like get to the later duels and stuff like that, that's fine. I'll be happy to do it. I'm not saying I'm tired of this game or anything. I'm questioning, are you tired with this game? Because ultimately it's about what you guys want. So give me that feedback. Let me know your comments. If you're thinking, hey, we can probably just move on. I don't know what the next one is. I think it's Yu-Gi-Oh 2005. We can try going through that. But yeah, I mean, the goal with the Yu-Gi-Oh games is basically to play them as long as they're continuing to be fun. I'll keep playing them. Maybe move on. Okay. Mods, can we ban that guy for voicing his honest opinion? Get him out of here. Get him out of here. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. Can I 7 tools now? Probably move on. Personally, for the more modern ones where we can see the cards are, we'll put comment in VOD. Yeah, I think that's the general consensus, is that, like, this game could be better, but not being able to see the cards is actually a pretty big detractor. Which I agree with, for what it's worth. So that makes sense. You know what? Hold on. I was half paying attention. I'm gonna do this again. Yeah, you don't get to play Swords Over Being Light, actually. I changed my mind. I actually disagree. I don't think you get to play that card. Do I have any cards in the graveyard? No. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I've been thinking about Yu-Gi-Oh! GX a lot. How I'm kind of pumped to get to the Tag Force era. Oh my god, dude. Absolutely not. But yeah, I'm kind of pumped to get to the Tag Force era, and I'm kind of pumped to try Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Duel Academy. A lot of people have sworn by that game, and I don't think I've ever really played it that much. There's that one, and there's also like Spirit Caller. There's other games. I'm excited to kind of advance the card game, if that makes sense. Because I feel like we've been stuck with the same sets for like 3 or 4 games in a row now. Where it's like gone up to like, I think Pharaoh's Servant is like the furthest they go. Or like, sometimes they go to, what is it? Dark Chaos or something? I forget what the Blackluster Soldier pack is. Dark Crisis maybe? I don't remember. But it does kind of feel like we've been playing with the same cards for a while, just like in a different format. For what it's worth, I do think this game is better than Eternal Duelist Soul. It's better, like, organized. There's, like, more... You've got to be kidding me. You're such a piece of shit. Let me end this duel. I can't... He gets Time Wizard so often. It never fails for him. How Joey's opponents feel when they fight him. It's like, he has all of these cards based on luck, and they just win. I can't formulate a strategy against this. It's broken. This guy should be banned. But anyway, yeah, we've been playing with the same kind of card sets for a while, and I do think this is the definitive version of this kind of game, of like select a duelist and just duel. And I like that you can get packs and stuff like that. It's just the packs usually suck. Oh, hey, we did it. No, almost did it. I have to beat Joey 3 more times for his pack, then we can start fighting the ghouls, who are randomized. So we got 3 more against Joseph. I think the dual ghouls, or the whatever they're called, the rare hunters, I think those are stage 4, and then stage 5 has like Yami Yugi, Yami Merrick, Yami Bakura, I think Kaiba. So I want to get that far because I want to see what their duel's like, but it's also like there's only so many cards like available right now, so their decks can only be so varied. So I'm not that worried about it. I'm getting re-addicted to Yokai Watch. The Switch game's got Western release. Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever played a Yokai Watch game. I have a couple of the minions in Final Fantasy XIV from an event they did one summer. Speaking of, I gotta do the 16 crossover event. Draft forever, plus it'd be good to have actual progress plot and just grinding duels. That's what I'm at. Like, it's fine to grind duels when you're still gaining cards. Like, the fun of Yu-Gi-Oh! is... the fun of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is being able to, like, start off with a bad deck and then slowly build it into a good deck. And that's true, but I feel like my deck is pretty fine. Like, I've pretty much made it as good as it needs to be. So, like, there's nothing for me to really, like, claw towards anymore. If that makes sense. Like, there's no more real progression other than just fighting different duelists. But, like, the duelists aren't super fun to fight in this game. And this is going to be a problem that's going to go into every Yu-Gi-Oh! From now on. But, like, it's a lot of Mirror Force, Swords of Revealing Light, fucking Harpy's Feather Duster, stuff like that, and a lot of like Gemini Elf, Vorse Raider type like giant beat sticks. Like, there's really only so much we can really go from here, or so far we can really go from here, which again is fine. Like, I like the game, but if it'd be different if it was like Sacred Cards or even like Rashif of Destruction, where like there's an actual plot and you're moving from point A to point B, and there's like a variety of duelists and a world you can interact with. You can sell cards, you can buy them. This one is pretty much just like, here's some packs. Here's some packs, and you know, get as far as you can. I'll grab Goblin Attack Force. We're close to winning, but I need a little bit more. Can you stop? Where are you getting all these cards? Okay, that's kind of rude. It's kind of upsetting that he did that. So now I need better cards. He played his entire hand. I feel so fucking slighted. I just need something that destroys his card. My own Regeki or Dark Hole. Oh, okay. Dark Hole works. Thanks. What the fuck was he thinking? Like, what? He had the absolute advantage. It's just like they see cards and they just use them. All right, 2 more. As you can see, I don't really care what I get in the packs anymore. There would be some better ones to get, but I don't, whatever. Oh, I can add Jinzo back to my deck after this. I forgot about that. I think another reason that this game in particular, I think the one detractor I have for this game, besides, the awful backgrounds, is I hate that they won't attack defense position monsters if they know it'll lose. It seems like a broken part of the AI, but like, it's something I've kind of gotten used to, but I forget, like, you can play Yu-Gi-Oh! Defensively. It is possible. It's even encouraged sometimes, but like, I've just been so used to not doing it. I am going to use Dark Hole here. I don't need to, but just going to do it. And then I can't get rid of their Speller Trap card, which is unfortunate. But I am going to play Royal Decree. I'm going to play Mirror Force. I should have used Tribute to the Doom instead of Dark Hole, but that's fine. Yeah, let's go for Voice Raider. Oh, Ring of Destruction. Who could have seen this coming? Oh my god. No. Battle. Activate Mirror Force. Okay. Now, it should act... Okay, it didn't ask me for it. Activate Royal Decree. Nobody plays any traps anymore. Jirai Kumo. Okay. But yeah. I'm excited to move on to more Yu-Gi-Oh! Games. I have never played this Destiny board game that I'm supposed to play next. I have no idea what it's about. I didn't even test it. I was just like, yeah, we'll play this, and if it's bad or if it's annoying to set up, then, that's a fun experience we'll all go through together. It's pretty much my mentality with it. So, we'll see. But I am excited. I think it's going to be a fun time. Oh, he negated my trap card. That was rude of him. Actually, this works out pretty well, I think. Harpy's Feather Duster. We'll use... I mean, I can't do anything with Call of the Haunted, so we'll use Tribute to the Doomed. Get rid of Call of the Haunted. Get rid of Jinzo. I wish I had one more monster, because then I could just swing for the game. But I am going to sacrifice Jiragumo. Just in case. Don't worry, next turn he'll destroy it, and I'll feel stupid for using a tribute monster. Fusion Sage, interesting. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. So I'm only looking at the cards, which is why like the background doesn't really bother me. But if I like stop and look at the background, it is pretty upsetting. It is pretty difficult to watch, which does mean like that is a pretty good reason to not stream the game anymore. All right, one more duel against Joey. I need this win. Trying to jinx it, but how does it feel to have a 5 in the hour spot again? Is it 5? Oh, did it drop back down? I mean, it's the same as it's been since the start, which is the timer doesn't mean anything to me. The time, if there's any number besides 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 on the timer, then it's the same to me. It means I'm still obligated to stream. I'm still going to keep streaming, and there's no reason to like expect or think about the end until it happens, because I think there's a part of me that truly just believes it's never gonna end. Like, this is just my life now. Hey, the biggest anime fan, just subscribe. Oh yeah, dude. If you're in the stream, say hi in the chat, and if you're not, if you're watching the video later, say hi in the comments. But yeah, I just kind of don't believe that it's gonna be over. So the timer doesn't mean anything to me. Until it's 0, then it's just, it's kind of you have a 50-50 chance. Either you do it or you don't. It's that, but in a different form. Oh, that sucks. Can I do anything about that? No. Honestly, fair. At least the bank count grows. Yeah, it does. I didn't bring this up on stream on Friday. But, I actually did just take a hit to my finances a little bit. I don't even know if I should... I can talk about this. It's fine. I paid my dad's rent for a month. My dad's having some money troubles. And while I'm still looking for a car, I do have kind of a good sum saved up. So I'm like, well, I mean, like, I know I'm looking for a car, but like, I don't want you to, you know, go broke and go homeless. So I just gave him the money. Wasn't even a loan. I wasn't even like, oh, pay me back when you can. I was just like, just take it. I've been in very bad financial spots before. Oh, actually, I can use Imperial Order, I think, here. I've been in really bad financial spots. And my job, luckily, currently pays me enough to pay my rent and my bills. And so with the extra YouTube money, I've just been purely putting it in savings. And it felt like a good use of it. My dad's helped me through a lot through my life. So I was like, I can help him out. It's fine. Oh, boy. I'm going to not let you use Time Wizard, actually. You can just fuck right off. Fuck you. How dare you? Do I have enough to swing here? 1,300. I don't think I do. Fuck. Wait, maybe I do? I can't math. Good for you, guy. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be like a regular thing, but I am just kind of hoping that it just helps him out of a bad spot now. But we'll see. Oh, Thunder Ninyan. Thunder Meow Meow. Obviously sucks you had to use it for that, but definitely worth spending on. That's where I'm at. Like, would I have preferred to not have to do that? Yeah. But, like, do I regret doing it? Not at all. Of course not. So which game is after this again? Oh, we have a new background. Guys, this is you. Chat, these are your eyes. This is you guys watching me stream. Just ever in the background. Just like, what's he doing over there? Destiny Board Travelers after this one. And then we're doing Castle Monster Coliseum. Speaking of money purchases, this was not taken from my car funds. I did save up specifically for this, and I put it on my credit card. But I bought a new desk chair because my desk chairs that I've been using for, I don't know, how long has it been now? Maybe like 2 years. During 2 years, I bought 3 different desk chairs, and all of them have been awful. Like, they just don't, like, the seat's not very good. It doesn't feel comfortable to sit in. And I'm like, I'm tired of spending, like, buying, like, $150, $250 chairs just for them to be, like, shit. I'd rather just buy one, like, mid-range chair and just kind of go from there. So that's what I did. I finally settled down. I was like, I bought a secret lab chair, like a real gamer. And, we'll see how it works. I had to lift it in my apartment today. And it was very heavy. And I got down, like, my arm is still, like, a little bit sore from, like, lifting it. So I had to bring it down a flight of stairs. And I was like, am I getting weaker? Can I not even lift, like, furniture anymore? And then I looked at how much it weighed. 83 pounds. And I'm like, oh, okay. It's actually not that bad to be able to lift an 80-pound box. I think I'm okay. In my head, I thought it was, like, 30. And I was like, why am I so weak all of a sudden? And I'm like, oh, I'm not. Well, that's good news. IKEA has had the best desk chair I've ever used. I've tried different ones. Like, I usually just grab them from Amazon. But we'll see. If this one doesn't work, dude, I'm gonna fucking riot. Like, I spent way too much on this chair for it to not work. For what it's worth, just so that people know, because I'm not trying to hide anything. I spent $600 in this chair, which is way too much fucking money. But I'm like, I can't keep having bad chairs. And I feel like if I keep spending $200 at a time, it's worse. So I finally splurged and got a more expensive one. It's very stupid. It is a tax write-off because I'm using it at my computer desk. As opposed to my other desk. Because I do use it for YouTube and stuff. So it is a tax write-off. But I'm also still like, that's so much money. I don't want to spend that. That's the price of a PS5. What am I doing? So I just put that together either tonight or tomorrow. I didn't have enough time before the stream today. But that'll be cool. It'll be nice to maybe have a working desk chair again. That'll be nice. And if you do spend a lot of time at the desk for work, I mean, yeah, that's the other part of it too, is like, I spend how many hours a week on YouTube? We have an actual way to count it now. But I think I spend probably like 15 hours a week on YouTube, give or take. And I stand for maybe like a third to half of that. So it's not like completely getting used that much, but I do work from home and I spend about 8 hours, 9 hours, sometimes 12 hours a day in that chair. So it is getting pretty heavily used. I think for me it makes sense to spend that much, but that's not something I could like blindly recommend that everyone else do. Also, just to be completely completely upfront with you and be real with you, they kind of got me with the sticker shock. I had spent so long like picking the chair and researching chairs, and like I finally picked it. I get to the cart and it's like, that'll be $550 and then plus tax and delivery, and I'm like, I kind of looked at it and I was like, fine, whatever, sure. I did not prepare for it. It completely caught me off guard. And I was like, all right, well, this is my life now, I guess. So I'm really, really hoping this chair is good. They also, Secret Lab does a lot of like sponsored chairs, which is a weird thing to say out loud. But they do a lot of sponsored chairs. And I tried to look for brands that like I could do like a sponsored one. Like, is there like a Pokemon chair I'd buy, or like something like that? The only things they currently had deals with were like a bunch of different League of Legends chairs, which gross. And a lot of WB property chairs, like a lot of WB games, and I'm like, I can't do that. I'm bringing my work home with me too much. I can't. I gotta get a different chair. I can't do a WB branded one. That's too much. Do you guys? I feel like this might not be something people think about. Do you know how weird it is for your friends to be like, oh, have you seen this new show on HBO? And I'm like, no, but I've gotten marketing emails about it at work. Like, it's so weird that when people are like, oh man, have you seen this? I'm like, man, I just worked there for like 8 or 9 hours today. Can I not have it brought up in my like leisure time too, please? Thank you. Would it count as advertisement if you have a WB one? That's the main reason. Is I'm like, it's the property stuff gets a little iffy there, because WB's official stance on me streaming is that I have to tell people I work at WB, and I cannot tell them anything about WB or mention WB properties. Obviously, I get a little loosey-goosey with that sometimes, but the main thing is like they don't want me streaming WB games, which makes sense. That one, that's an ironclad rule I am not breaking. But like it's basically stuff like that, and they basically just don't want me to talk at all. They're like, tell them you work for us, but don't tell them anything. I'm like, okay, then what? Whatever, sure, whatever. But so yeah, I feel like having a WB chair would invite too many conversations or questions, and I kind of just want to skip that part. Rip could have had a Misfortune chair. I don't know who Misfortune is. Making some ramens? More than one or just one? I assume this has all the spirit cards. Or I guess just zombies. I've also bought cheap chairs, then tried to supplement with cushions, and it still sucked. Next chair I get will be quality. Oh, you want to talk about supplementing with cushions? Like this fucking thing? Yeah, I have too. This thing's worthless, by the way. Like, it's not very comfortable, but also the like seat of that chair is so worn down that it's like sitting on a metal bar. So I'm like, well, I need something. Oh, it's Arcana. So, but yeah, back to the game discussion real quick. The way that this works is that I pick a ghoul, and then I randomly will have to duel one of the rare hunters. And I think once you beat all of them, you get the chance to just like freely choose between them. I don't remember who you have to beat for what packs, but if this truly is the last part of this series, if people are kind of done with it, then it doesn't really matter, does it? I don't really need to keep doing it. But yeah, I'll leave that up to you guys in the comments. Here's my official stance. I'm gonna move on to the next game, whether that's Capsule Monster Coliseum or whether I do Capsule Monster Coliseum and I do like another GBA Yu-Gi-Oh game at the same time. However I decide it's gonna work. Oh, you can bring destruction face down cards? I didn't know that. Oh, you can't. Never mind. Okay. That was really big-brained of you, Arcana. Okay. But yeah, I think officially, unless people in the comments are overwhelmingly like, no, please, I'd like to see more of this, or I'd like you to finish the game out and fight all the duelists, consider this the last video in 2004. Again, not because I'm not enjoying it, but just because it's getting a little long, and the content's not really as varied as it once was, so I think I'd rather just I'd rather start over, or at least just do a different game at this point. Because if I am trying to get through all these games, then it's gonna take me a while. Also, what a menace! Dark Hole and Regeki in the first turn. Also, not for nothing, I feel like this game cheats. I feel like they get those cards really easily, and it bothers me. Well, I did realize the music changed the background. That's pretty cool. Possibly two? Hell yeah. What flavor? What brand? I'm a Maruchan man myself. Maruchan beef is the best. Keep it simple. But I also like the soy sauce, formerly something offensive. And I also like the shrimp one. I've tried a couple other ones. Tried their pork. Not a big fan. Tried their roast beef. I don't really like the quality of the noodles with the roast beef. I've tried like the chili lime and stuff, which like chili's fine. I like the taste of chili peppers enough, but like it's so overwhelming. I've tried those. I've tried Maruchan's yakisoba, and couldn't really get into it. But like I just the portion size was weird. I didn't really like it. It wasn't quite enough, but it was also too much at the same time. Trying to think of what my options are here. I think I go for Summon Skull. I might tribute it to Doomed. Their face down. Just to get it off the screen. And getting rid of Blue Eyes. Again, because ideally I should be able to get it from the graveyard. I forget where my face down card is. Call the Haunted. Oh, wait, yeah, that works perfectly. I forgot I had Call the Haunted. Yakisoba is pretty good. My wife loves the soy sauce one. It's pretty good. Like I said, beef is still my favorite. I feel like the quality can kind of range sometimes, but when beef hits, does it hit? It's really good. I'm a big ramen person. I shouldn't admit this. People get weird on me when I admit this. I eat ramen for breakfast, which is not a healthy breakfast, but it's really cheap. It's really easy to make. I eat more ramen now than when I was in college, which is kind of indicative of the overall world economy, but yeah, I have ramen for breakfast. I'll sometimes have it for lunch as well. Or I'll have like one for like brunch and then wait until dinner and have a real meal. Cool, dude. That's your second Dark Hole. And you had a Regeki, you son of a bitch. You fucking bastard. Do I really have two Tribute to the Doom in my hand? No, one is a Dark Hole. Great. I mean, it is a breakfast at least. I usually skip it. Yeah, I mean, I would skip breakfast. It's the only reason I usually have breakfast is because I'm just so fucking hungry. Like, I would probably just skip it, but usually the tummy rumbles. No one has healthy breakfast anymore. I mean, I always remember when I was a kid and they would advertise like part of a healthy balanced breakfast. And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean part of a healthy balanced breakfast? Nobody on a fucking Tuesday morning is making a full spread of eggs, bacon, fucking toast, cereal, orange juice, like a full like spread. They make it seem like people do this every morning. And then this drives me crazy. In every movie, anime, TV show, all of it, you'll have these parents set out this huge spread and then the protagonist will take one bite and run out the fucking door because they're late for school. I don't care if you're late for school. If I make a fucking 4-course breakfast, you're going to sit down and eat there. I don't care if you get to school at 1 p.m., okay? And that's why I'm not a parent. So, I'll get stew meat and put in my beef ramen. That's pretty good. I sometimes do, if I have leftover like chicken from like takeout or something, I'll chop that up, put it in some ramen. Also, this might be controversial too. I don't drink the soup in my ramen. I toss the ramen into Tupperware. I put it in the microwave for 4.5 minutes. I let it sit for a couple minutes, maybe like a minute, 2, 3, 4. Then I basically kind of pull up the Tupperware a little bit, pour into the sink, pour out the water, and then I mix in the sauce packet, or not sauce, but the MSG packet, and I eat it. So I usually drink it without the soup, or drink it. I usually eat it without the soup, because I feel like soup is pretty heavy in the morning, or just really in general, soup is just oh fuck no. I don't want to lose this way. But that's how I eat my ramen. I'm kind of weird like that. I also buy ramen in bulk. I get like 24 packs because I just can't be fucked to go to the store. It's really what it comes down to. Sometimes they just have way too much water in it. Got to drain it off a bit first. Yeah, I think when I started doing it, I just like did it just to get rid of like half the soup so that I would have more noodle. And then I think one day I was like, what if all noodle? And I was like, oh, what if all noodle? Some people just don't eat as much as we used to. Like, we go out, my mom eats a few bites of food, then gives the rest to me. Yeah, I don't know. Stuff be weird. I'm bad about eating breakfast lately, especially if I'm late. Do you do... So, Mayo, I just kind of assume that you do the anime thing, where you just get, like, a piece of toast, and you're running down the street, and then you bump into your husband, and you guys both are on the ground, and you're like, Edo! Gomenasai! I assume it's exactly like that. Did you do cereal and microwave oatmeal? I have a confession. I have never had oatmeal. Just never tried it. An Asian store near me, so I buy ramen in mass. Nice. Hell yeah. I'd love to hear it. I used to live next door to an Asian supermarket, which was rad as hell. That was the first time I saw, I think it's called Silky Chicken. It's a full like chicken, but it's black for some reason. I never had the guts to try it. I've heard it's supposed to be really, really good, but I've never had the guts to try it. But I used to get that. I used to get curry. They would sell there, like the curry starter for Japanese curry. They would have tons of different ramen, and then they'd have a bunch of like Chinese and Japanese candy, which I thought was really cool. Like for some reason, I don't understand why. I don't have the answer to this. For some reason, Chinese people specifically really like Hai Chew, which is kind of like, to me, just feels like off-brand Starburst. But it's really big with Chinese people for some reason. I don't know if it's like more readily available in China, but I just think it's funny. I'm just like, it's like that's not something I'd expect them to be like super into. I think I've had oatmeal once, but overall just passed. It's fair. If I have ramen, I keep the liquid. Once I've eaten the noodles, I'll reuse the leftover soup with another pack of noodles. That is madness. That sounds like your wax wings are gonna fucking melt off. Night. I don't know how to deal with that. I wish you hadn't told me that. That's cursed information. I get so much mochi. I don't think I've only had mochi like once or twice. I'll have it at a restaurant occasionally, and it's fine. I don't think mochi's bad or anything. It's just I don't know if I'd like go for it. Okay. But yeah, if you guys haven't been in an Asian supermarket or store for like the local stuff, I really recommend it. They've got some real cool shit in there. I just like getting food from different cultures just in general. I think it's rad. Trying to expand my food knowledge beyond just American, which is burgers and hot dogs, and that's it. That's all our only export. Burgers, hot dogs, and Philly cheesesteaks. that's all we have. And Stromboli. Oh, cool. What a fun duel this has been so far. This is what I have to like steel myself for. I know that this is just going to be all Yu-Gi-Oh games for like the rest of the game, or for like the rest of the series. It's just going to be a lot of canceling for the first couple turns. Spaghetti is very much not American. What are you talking about? Spaghetti is literally Italian. What do you mean? It's so tacos and burritos are from fucking Mexico. What do you mean? Like famously, that's where those are from. Like what? What? I think they all have a ban list after this. They do, but it changes up. Like this game has a ban list. It's just not a very good one. Like, I remember specifically, Tag Force 1 has the most loosey-goosey rules, and then Tag Force 2 has a little bit more restrictive, and 3 is, like, the best, I think. So I used to get blown up by silly shit all the time. Yeah, I can't wait for them to just get rid of Rugeki. Regeki is fine to use in Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, but boy, is it just fucking worthless in the beginning of the game. Cool. Yeah, dude, why not? Why wouldn't you have more dark holes? Sure. You deserve it. You've been working pretty hard lately. Might as well have a third dark hole in your deck. I really thought dark hole had a limit on how many you could have in a deck, and I feel like these don't. Okay. Ooh, I could Megamorph here. And I think go for the game. Man, they're not going to let me win, are they? I can already tell. My deck is only dark holes. There's a magic deck that lets you break the rules. I forget what it is. Are you fucking kidding me right now? That's your second Mirror Force. 2 Mirror Forces, 2 dark holes? What are we doing? Just play the game. Zero Revealing Light is so funny to see now because it's dealt with so easily. I mean, it's still kind of easy to deal with Swords of Revealing Light. It's just you have to save something for it, which sucks. Like, you basically just have to keep something in your back pocket being like, in case they play Swords of Revealing Light. Which isn't fun. I don't like it. I don't want to do it. Oh my god, you're a fucking asshole. Stop it. Get some help. Ready? Regeki. Yep. Royal Decree. No more traps for you. Okay, I should be able to win like this, though. By the way, we did fight Joey. The thumbnail for this is already made, and I'm not going to change it, but if you made it this far, you'll understand why. I made it assuming Joey would play Rocket Warrior at some point, because I think Rocket Warrior was available in this game. He never did, so the thumbnail is going to be Rocket Warrior, and it doesn't make sense, but that's okay, because nobody really cares. Let's be real. Nobody is that militant about what card is in the thumbnail. I think Trap Hole is one of the few old traps still heavily used. Trap Hole is just pretty, I mean, a lot of the old cards can still get used because they're so generic. Like, it's really easy to fit them into any deck. Oh, I got Beast Skull Dragon. Nice. No Cyberstein in this game. I think this might be the last ghoul. I think you have to go through all of them. Oh, it's strings. The clickbait begins? Yeah. I mean, if I was going to clickbait, I'd put, like, Exodia. I guess I could. I fought the Exodia duelist. He just didn't use Exodia. Let's see. What Dark Elf? Slate Warrior. I don't think so. I do like Slate Warrior. What a fun card. You take 500, whatever card beats it takes 500 attack and defense loss. And if you flip summon it, it gains 500 attack points, and it's 1900 attack points to start. It's just really good with no drawbacks. So I really like it. But I unfortunately did not get it in this game. I guess, you know, I will say, the good thing about this game so far is that there's no hand traps yet. Like, what is it? Swift Scarecrow and Battle Fader. I think those get introduced in the 5Ds era. So you don't have to worry about just, like, them randomly just summoning a really annoying card from their hand or whatever. Do I have Summon Skull? No. I've got Blue Eyes and I can't summon it. Fuck. Damn it. He got me. Oh wait, Dark Elf can... Hold on. I forgot Dark Elf could, just attack. Like, I forgot I played Black Pennant. Okay, okay. I thought he just attacked Jiraiya because it was the stronger card. Oh, sweet, I win. That was strings, everybody. Defensive tactics. Oh yeah, very defensive. Really kept me out. So I think, okay, we got one more. Let me edit my deck real quick. For possibly the last time. What's the way to do this? I want to add Jinzo and Thunder Nyanyan back to the deck. Let's see. Cybertech Alligator's in here too. Jinzo. There is Luster Dragon, who's also not bad as a one sacrifice monster. You just don't really need a lot of one sacrifice monsters because there's so many cards that just like let you play. Actually, what is Fiend Mega Cyber's effect again? If your opponent has 2 or more monsters than you have on the field, you can summon this card without offering tributes. It's fine. I'll put him in the deck because I like his design. Maybe I'll change the thumbnail to Fiend Mega Cyber just because I added them to the deck. But the problem with Fiend Mega Cyber is that I feel like a lot of duels in this game, it's just basically like 1 or 2 on 1. So like, the chance of me actually getting to summon him is not that high. What is Thunder Nanyan's ability again? There's a non-light monster face up in your side of the field. This card is destroyed immediately. Oh, that's right. I think I'm thinking of another card. I think I was thinking of fuck, what's the card? Thunder King Ryo, where you can like negate effects. How do I go back to my... There we go. Axe Raider, getting the axe. You're out of here. Obviously keeping those cards. I think where's that wolf card? Alright, you're out of here. Robotic Knight, you're also out of here. More like Robotic Knight Demon, am I right? Oh, it's Umbra and Loomis. It's the tag duel. I used 3 Scrap Iron Scarecrows in order to annoy you. Yeah. Scrap Iron Scarecrow, Battle Fader, Swift Scarecrow, Karibo to an extent. Karibo can also do that. I fucking hate hand traps. I hate hand traps so much, and I hate that they became the meta. Like, what is it now? It's like Ash Blossom, Nibiru. There's that I forget that trap card, the Cyber Dragon trap card. I feel like so many decks have like 10 hand traps in them now, and I hate it. More than any other Yu-Gi-Oh like meta, hand traps can absolutely just fucking suck a butt. I'll say it. Excuse my language, but they can suck a butt, okay? Hand traps just are not fun. They're basically the same as playing Regeki and Dark Hole a bunch of times, but there's nothing you can do about it. You can't like negate it. I guess I could just destroy their card. Let's do that. Nope. One or the other one. Start trying to get some damage done. Okay. It's going to keep asking me if I want to activate my effects. I lied. Okay. Cool. No, I'll let you play it. I thought he was gonna sacrifice it. Mask of the Accursed is pointless because he doesn't have any strong monsters, so I'll get rid of it, and I'll destroy your face down. Why do Umbrus and Luma have a random ass bug in their deck? Ash Blossom heavily counters my main deck. Ash Blossom heavily counters every deck. Which, instead of being like, oh, maybe this card is too powerful, we should limit it or negate it or ban it. Konami is like, what if we just sold it and made it so everyone has it as a staple of their deck? Like, that's worse. You shouldn't do that. I think that's a bad idea. And then Konami said, shut the fuck up! I was like, oh my god, I'm sorry, I don't know why they're so angry with me, but they were. Let's see. I feel like this trap card's gonna gank me. Mask of Weakness? Nah, I don't think so. I think I looked and you actually didn't use Mask of Weakness. I checked the footage. You didn't actually use it, so don't worry about it. Hey, Masquerade. That's a good achievement name. Look at Dark Magician. So I think I can just choose... Okay. Oh, no, wait. There's Merrick. Then I guess we can fight the ghouls again. Alright, for the finale of Yu-Gi-Oh! 2004, we're going to fight Merrick Ishtar. We're going to complete Phase 4. Oh, he's got a new background. We're going to complete Phase 4. We didn't make it to Phase 5 unless you... All Magic cards? Really? This is what I'm working with? What a great last duel. Fucking son of a bitch. Why would you do this to me? What am I, the AI? I have one card. Music for this is pretty neat. It reminds me of like Final Fantasy X music. It sounds like Guado Salam in the background. I'll do Black Pennant. I'm really relying on this one monster not dying, so let's see. Alright. I guess you're going to destroy a card. I'd rather you destroyed that one. Yep, there it is. Son of a bitch! The Bistro Butcher. Should I let him damage me for that that sweet, juicy draw 2? I think I will. I was only draw 1. And also remember, instead of banning or limiting Destiny Hero Phoenix Force, they just limited the main fusion card for Destiny Heroes. I think I do remember that. That's just... like, it's so obvious. Like, they obviously don't actually care about game balance. They like tweaking the game balance enough where it's like, you better buy the new and exciting deck, the one that can guarantee you victory. You better buy that instead. And I feel like that's pretty obviously pretty scummy. Like, it doesn't take a genius to figure that out, but I'm also like, it is a trading card game. That's kind of their shtick, is like it's meant to do this. It's meant to just earn money for them. They don't really actually care about the game. So, gonna give it a big old hefty, it is what it is. Like, I love Yu-Gi-Oh, but I also know that I'll never quite have the same feeling that I did when I was a kid playing Yu-Gi-Oh. And that's fine. You grow and change as a person. But still kind of a bummer. Still kind of wish that I could get those old feelings back. That's why I play these games. I try to recapture the feelings. I think it's going okay so far. I also think I might have just beat Merrick. Pretty handily, might I add. Because it seems like finally the AI decided to get bad draws against me instead of the opposite. And... woo! Growing Darkness. Oh, so they're talking about something else. Oh, one of my favorite cards right at the end. Game, you're trying to tempt me. So now you can challenge all of the ghouls individually. Which there are a lot. We did just fight 6 different duelists in a row. That's pretty cool. Let me look up. I think I still have the page open. Let me see what you actually unlock if you continue to fight these guys. Let's see. Unlockable boosters. If you beat Strings 10 times, you get the blue and green Millennium booster. If you beat the Rare Hunter 10 times, you get the blue Millennium booster. If you beat Odeon 10 times, you get the gold Millennium. If you beat... where is he? If you beat... oh, is that it? It's just those two? So if it's Rare Hunter, Strings, Odeon... it looks like Yami or Merrick doesn't give you anything. Oh, Umber and Loomis give you the purple Millennium. So it's like all of these are just colors. They don't even have like... they don't even have like signature monsters in the packs. And then Arcana gives you the red booster. So you get a bunch of different colored boosters. That's fine. I think I'm pretty okay with that being the end of Yu-Gi-Oh! 2004. We got pretty deep into the game, but like there's not much reason to go further. So once again, your very last chance, people who are watching, do you want to see more? Do you want to see me try and beat these guys like 10 times each? And then unlock the last round of duelists, which is Yami Bakura, Kaiba, Yami Yugi, the dual computer. I think you can fight Simon, Moran, and maybe Grandpa. I'm not sure, but if not, we're rolling on. Actually, I can actually tell you what the next Yu-Gi-Oh game is. Let's see. So, chronologically, after Tournament Championship 2004, we have Yu-Gi-Oh! Destiny Board Traveler, which I'm playing next. That's going to be one part. That's not going to be multiple videos. Then there's the 3 PC games that I'm not going to play. I'm sorry, there's the Xbox Yu-Gi-Oh! The Dawn of Destiny. I'm not going to play that one. There's the 3 PC very limited games they had, which are for Kaiba, Joey, and Yugi edition. I think the Yugi one came out first. So the next game, and then we have Capsule Monster Coliseum. I'm going to play that with the Liber mod. That's going to be the 3rd game we play today. And then 7 Trials to Glory, World Championship 2005. And if that's another one where it's like, it doesn't really make sense to play, like, what was the one I played before this one? What was it called? Like Stairway to the Destined Duel, kind of sucked. Didn't really like it. I didn't like the progression in that. If the progression in 2005 is also kind of wonky, then we'll move on to the next one, which is Yu-Gi-Oh! Online. No, I'm kidding. that's long been dead. Then it's Nightmare Troubadour, the first Yu-Gi-Oh! DS game, which I've had trouble emulating, so I'm hoping it works this time, but I've tried to emulate that for a while, and it didn't work, but I think I can just try a different core on RetroArch, and it should be fine. And then after that, we're finally entering GX. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Duel Academy. So we are 2 games away from Duel Academy. We're almost done with the original era. Kinda, because they bring it back. But I'm excited. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to check out my other Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos if you're curious, if you made it this far. If you go to my main YouTube channel, at the bottom there's a section for Digimon, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh! And you can see all the most recent Yu-Gi-Oh! Games I've played with different mods, or just like English translations, or just going back to playing some obscure ones. So I recommend checking that out. I do have a playlist called All Yu-Gi-Oh! Games in Release Order, but like I'm very bad at updating that, so like eventually that might be good to look at, but again, that's very manual and I'm very bad at updating it. So thank you everyone, and yeah, I'll see you in the next game. But don't forget to watch Destiny Board Traveler. That should be the next video that comes out after this. Bye!